When I say Nintendo 64, you probably think of the big dogs, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Smash Brothers, but there was one third-party company that continued to drop games with massive success. If you saw a Rare logo, you knew you were in for a good time, and they shaped gaming into what it is today. I'm talking about one game in particular, Rare's 3D platforming adventure, Banjo Kazooie. Now you may be asking yourself, what is Banjo Kazooie, and why should I care? Well, sit down and let me tell you, boy. Banjo Kazooie is a masterpiece to the platforming genre and will keep you smiling from start to finish. At face value, it's a simple 3D platformer collectathon. You know, enter a level, collect all the things, rinse, repeat. Which sounds like it can get pretty played out pretty quickly, but Banjo Kazooie tackles it in a way that keeps the flow moving and keeps the game fresh. It doesn't boot you out to the hub world every time you complete a task. It simply plays that joyous jingle and lets you continue on with your adventure across the level. That concept was genius and revolutionary for its time, shaping the way games were designed moving forward. There's something just so satisfying about collecting stuff in this game. The little jingles that play every time you pick something up, it really makes you want to keep going, find what's next, and maybe 100% every level. There are 10 worlds in Banjo Kazooie, each with its own feel and atmosphere. With each unique world, there are a colorful set of characters to go along with them. The characters are usually zany and silly, with some being straight up weird. But regardless, they all add a degree of humor and smiles to an overall fun experience, not to mention the ridiculous grunts and noises they all make, which goes even deeper into putting a big old grin on your face. If there's one thing I appreciate in a video game, it's a decent soundtrack, and let me tell ya, Banjo Kazooie has one of the best to offer. In my eyes, Banjo Kazooie is an absolute perfect game. It has great level design, soundtrack, controls, and all this goes together into making an absolutely amazing experience for the player. If you haven't played this game yet, I greatly recommend it. It's one of Rare's best titles, and it's one of the best titles to come out of the N64. The soundtrack of Banjo Kazooie is next level. Each track will have you humming along in no time, and the music does this amazing thing in immersing the player. And depending on where you are in the world, it will shift the sound of the music. If you're underwater, the music will sound muffled and quieter. If you're in a cave, the music will be echoing and daunting. This blew my mind as a child, and made the world feel seamless and flow so well together. Grant Kirkhope did an absolutely perfect job bringing this game to life with some of, if not the best video game music you will ever hear. I'm gonna have to give this game a perfect 10 out of 10. Granted, I may have rose-tinted glasses on, as it is a game I grew up with from my youth, but let me tell you, even today I have so much fun playing it, going back and just having such a great time humming along to those songs, collecting all the things the game has to offer. It's just a great time through and through, and it's paced so well to make it fun, and you can pick it up time and time again, and it just doesn't get stale, it just doesn't get boring. You can just keep coming back to it, revisiting, and it's just a great experience. Alright, I think you heard me rant about my favorite game long enough. If you haven't played it, give it a try. And why don't you tell me what your favorite game is? Maybe I'll cover it in a video. I love to discover new games and hear about how they affected people's lives. Maybe got them started in gaming, or maybe changed their views on gaming altogether. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more, leave a like.